Hello, it's Vishal. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, and it's been quite some time that we have spoken. So, here we are today again. And today I wanted to talk to you about a thought that came in the morning in my mind. So, as soon as I woke up this morning, I started ranting out. I started talking to myself. I went in front of the mirror and I started talking about this one thought I had. It was about meaning, about that one thing that gives you motivation, that one thing that is like a fuel for your fire, that lets you, you know, stay awake for your right. And I realized that if someone does not have that, if someone loses their meaning in their lives, not necessarily the complete lives, maybe in general, their days, their months, and their years as well, what happens is they will try to fill that up with external validation, sources which are not in their control. That includes, social media, that includes people they think are worth something. But like, just remember, in those moments, you you're not someone who is not worthy. You're not someone who is worthless. You're someone who holds value in any circumstance, no matter what. So you should never measure your, value with respect to someone else's beliefs. Like, if they believe in you, only then you have value. No, that's not the thing. You should always have believe in yourself that you're worth your amount, no matter what. So do not lose that, no matter how hard it gets, no matter where the circumstance throws you at. You should always have the belief in yourself that no matter in what situation, whichever tunnel you're in, you're gonna come out of it. You're gonna do well. And if you have that confidence in yourself, if you have that belief in yourself, then you can make it. You can come out of that very easily. I not say very easily, but yeah, you can come out of it over time. Maybe not instantly, but over time. So it's very important to realize that having a meaning in your life fills your heart with a certain something that gives you a drive to do something in your life, to do something challenging and yet achieve it, right? But if there's no why in why you're doing things, if there's no why in what, right? What are you doing things for? And why? Why are you doing them? Right? You should ask yourself these questions. If you have answers for them, then you realize that you're doing these things for this particular reason. And when you have the reason, it makes more sense. It makes more sense to do them. And no matter how hard things get, you always remember the reason why you started. And that keeps you going in the first place. So I realized that this day it's not some prominent thought, but something simple, yet something that we forget. So I wanted to just remind you that, yeah, have belief in yourself, have meaning in whatever you are doing. Constantly stay in touch with yourself, with your inner self, and do not fill your void with someone else's presence. Do not fill your void with external validation. Do not fill your void with something that is not in your control, right? Peace is not found outside, it is found within. So always try your best to solve things internally. Eventually, everything that comes externally is a result of your thought. Everything that happens to you, everything that is happening to you, right, is just a result of what you're believing in. So believe in good stuff, right? And have meaning in your actions. Do meaningful actions, right? And eventually you realize that your life is meaningful and you not have to wonder about why you're doing stuff, because you have found out this, because you have found out the meaning, and that makes all the difference. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend. I love myself and I love you.